Today I'll be harvesting some fennel seeds. Next to me is a fennel plant that I left in the ground. It's the second year. It's producing a lot of blooms, and some of the seeds clusters are ready to be collected. I'll show you which clusters I collect. All I'll be using today is a container to catch the seeds, some scissors. Actually, I'll be using a bag and some string so I can save them and let them dry out completely. I'll show you which clusters I cut first. The fennel that I'm going to be harvesting seeds from is bulb fennel. This is what you see at the grocery stores. Form a bulb at the bottom. So there's one right there, baby bulb coming up. And if you leave it in the ground for 2 years or even less, once it starts getting hot, it will start going into blooms. It's gonna bloom, so you'll see first these little clusters of seeds, and then it's gonna get pollinated by insects, either fly, ladybugs, bees, and it's really a beneficial plant. I've seen so many different insects on this plant, and once they get pollinated, then they're gonna start forming the seeds, the actual tiny pods like this one. They'll start forming little pods, the ones that got pollinated. Once they start drying out and they're ready to harvest, you'll know because some of the clusters and some of the seeds will start to drop. For example, this one only has one seed left. The other ones probably drop. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to harvest this one. I'm going to harvest right at the bottom so I can have enough stems so I can tie it and let it dry. Let the other seeds dry completely. These are the clusters I've harvested so far. Here is a couple of clusters of seeds forming. These are too early to harvest, so I'm gonna leave them and give it a couple more weeks until I harvest them. Now that I've harvested all the seeds, I'm gonna tie them in a little bundle and put them in a bag so they can completely dry out before I store them in a jar. All I have here is some twine, scissors, and just a paper bag. I have about 5. Let's give it a good knot. And then I'm gonna put them in a bag upside down and then tie it to the top of the bag so they can just hang. You want them to get air so they don't get moldy, and then they can dry out completely. Okay, so I have one bundle there. I'll make another one. Have about 4 different bundles, and now this bag I'm just gonna hang it in one of the closets in our room where it's kept dry and at a comfortable temperature.